To you watching this today, I want to speak directly to your heart. You may feel like your whole world has come crashing down. You trusted someone with your heart, your time, your loyalty, maybe even your secrets. But in return, they handed you pain. They handed you silence. They handed you betrayal. You can't even explain how deep the hurt runs because it came from someone you never imagined would turn on you. You sit quietly and wonder, what did I do to deserve this? And worse, who can I trust now? But I came with a word today, not just to encourage you but to remind you of a truth the devil doesn't want you to remember. They tried to kill you, but God saved you. That wasn't just an emotional attack you went through, it was spiritual warfare. It wasn't just people being people, it was an enemy who knew your future and tried to sabotage it before you could reach it. But God blocked it. You may not even realize just how close you came to giving up. Maybe you did give up for a moment. But you're still here. That's not coincidence. That's God. The pain you're feeling isn't just about lost friendships or broken trust. It's the shock that someone who walked with you, laughed with you, prayed with you, could turn around and stab you in the back. David said in the Psalms, "If it had been an enemy, I could have taken it. But it was you, my companion, my close friend." You feel confused. You feel exposed. You feel like the ground beneath you isn't stable anymore. That's what betrayal does. It makes you afraid to love again, afraid to hope, afraid to trust. But God did not bring you this far to abandon you now. I know it hurts. I know the wounds are real. I know the tears come late in the night when no one is watching. But even there, especially there, God is with you. He is close to the broken-hearted. He bottles every tear. He hears every unspoken cry. He's not absent in your pain. He's standing in the fire with you. You see, what your enemies meant for evil, God is already flipping for your good. You were not supposed to survive this. That attack was designed to kill your peace, destroy your self-esteem, crush your spirit. But God stepped in. He shielded you from things you didn't even see coming. And the ones who plotted your downfall are about to witness your comeback. They thought they had buried you, but what they didn't know is that God was planting you. You're about to grow again. You're about to rise again. You're about to smile again. Not because everything is perfect, but because you realize that the one who holds your future never let you go. You ask, but how do I move forward? How do I trust again? Start here. Trust God again. Even if people have failed you, even if friends have betrayed you, God has not changed. He is still your refuge, your healer, your defender. He sees what others cannot. He knows what lies in your heart. And He is already preparing new relationships, new doors, new seasons for you. But you can't receive the new while clutching the broken pieces of the old. I'm not saying it will be easy. I'm not pretending the pain is small. But I am saying it won't last forever. You may be walking through the valley of the shadow of death, but you will not stay there. The Lord is your shepherd. He walks with you. He carries you. And even now, He is preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Yes, the same ones who laughed at your downfall are about to watch your elevation. There is a healing coming to your life that no human can take credit for. It will be obvious to everyone that only God could have brought you through this. You're not just going to survive, you're going to thrive. You're going to flourish. You're going to glow. Because what the enemy used to try and break you only pushed you closer to your destiny. You are stronger than you know, braver than you feel, and more anointed than you realize. This is not your end. This is your beginning. Your story didn't stop at betrayal. It continues in restoration. The people who left you were not your source. God was, and still is. The people who lied about you don't define your truth. God does. The people who turned their backs on you didn't disqualify you. In fact, they confirmed you. They confirmed that you carry something so powerful, the enemy had to send distractions to try to delay your destiny. But even distractions can't derail the plan of God. His promises are still yes and amen. He still has plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. The same God who brought Joseph out of the pit, The same God who brought Daniel out of the lion's den, the same God who brought Jesus out of the tomb, He is bringing you out too. Not just alive, but empowered. Not just healed, but transformed. Don't close your heart to love. Don't shut yourself off from joy. Don't build a wall where God is trying to build a bridge. Your heart may be bruised, but it's still beating. That means there's purpose left inside of you. You still have a calling. You still have a voice. You still have something the world needs. So don't give in to the lie that says you're finished. God's not done with you yet. Let your pain birth your purpose. Let your scars tell your story. Let your tears water the seeds of your next harvest. What they meant to destroy you will end up elevating you. What was supposed to be a tomb is going to become a testimony. What was meant to be a breakdown is going to turn into a breakthrough. Yes, they tried to kill you emotionally. They tried to assassinate your character. They tried to isolate you, to shame you, to silence you. But heaven had other plans. You were never alone. God had you in the palm of His hand the entire time. Even when you couldn't feel Him, He was working. Even when you questioned Him, He was protecting. Even when you walked away from Him, He followed you with grace. So now it's your turn to walk forward. Not with fear, but with faith. Not with bitterness, but with boldness. Not with anger, but with authority. You are a child of the Most High God. You carry heaven's DNA. You are marked, chosen, set apart, redeemed. And no betrayal can change that. No backstabber can erase that. No rumor can remove that. The next time fear whispers, "You can't trust anyone," shout back, "But I can trust God." The next time pain tries to convince you to stay small, remind yourself that you were born to rise. The next time you feel unworthy of love, remember that Jesus gave His life to prove you are worth everything. This message today is your reminder. This is not your burial ground, it's your birthing ground. Out of this betrayal will come beauty. Out of this heartbreak will come healing. Out of this loneliness will come love. Because the God who saved you from the attack is the same God who will anoint your next season. There's oil being poured on you even now, fresh oil. Oil of joy for mourning. A garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Beauty for ashes. Restoration for what was stolen. And when you come out of this, you'll be able to say boldly and without shame, "They tried to kill me, but God saved me. They tried to break me, but God built me. They tried to silence me, but God gave me a platform. They tried to finish me, but God just got started." So lift your head. Breathe again. Trust again. Love again. Live again. Because if God saved you from what was behind you, He's more than able to lead you into what's ahead of you. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not finished. You are favored. You are protected. You are loved. You are chosen. You are still standing, not by your strength but by His grace. And if you're still standing, then there's still a reason. There's still a plan. There's still a future. You don't need to figure it all out today. Just take the next step in faith, knowing that the same God who blocked the attack is now writing the next chapter. If this word touched you, type in the comments, "God saved me." Like this message. Share it with someone who's hurting. Subscribe if you haven't already. Because someone needs to hear this truth. You're not crazy. You're not cursed. You're not alone. You are protected by God. And remember, no matter what they did, how far they went, how hard they tried. They tried to kill you, but God saved you.